like the bigger the deer, like the big deer, 4.5, 5.5 year old deer that I see, they're going to an area that they know very well. If they get jumped out of that area, they're going to the next area that they know. We might not know that, like, but they're going to it. I've proved it enough times with the drone. I've gone, I've had hunters shoot deer. They go north, like they're running straight north. As far as this guy can watch him go, right? He's like, oh, I watch him go 300 yards through these cattails. He was going north, and it's like, okay, I fly that whole area, I can't find him, and I'm like, have you guys had any trail camera pictures? Have you ever seen him in a different area? And they're like, well, yeah, we have seen him like way down here to the south, but there's no way he made it down there. Like he hasn't been down there. We haven't hunted him. Like, I don't think he lives down there anymore. And I'm like, well, like, you guys jumped him, like, whatever. He went into his core area where he was bedded when you shot him. But now, like, that has been compromised. The next spot I'm going after I check that main area that he came out of is I'm going to wherever they've seen him before. Even if it was 2 years ago in the
Hmm.
summertime running around, like I'm going to go down there and check it. I've seen 170-inch deer last year. They shot him in a marsh. This deer shot him, 29, like, I think it was a 28 or 29-inch arrow. I have some Facebook videos on it, but buried it up to the fletchings through his back, basically. So it wasn't even that high, but I think they just missed everything that was, vital to this deer.
That dead
And
zone.
the arrow was still in him. Luminoc was still on. Broadhead was sticking out the other side, but like you could see this much of the broadhead and this much of the fletchings. Everything else was just in him. And it was I think it was a quarter and two shot. So like the broadhead just out his backside and the fletchings are out his front side. So it was just gnarly to see. But when I couldn't find him in the area that in the swamp that he came out of when the guy shot him, I asked them, I was like, there's three guys there, and I just said, like, this is a big deer. They were all hunting him, so they all had like different ideas on where he might have went. And one of the guys is like, well, I had a picture over here of him 2 summers ago. He was in this block of timber. I flew over there. Sure enough, this deer is laying there. This deer covered, I think it was like 3/4 of a mile through wide open cut wheat field, completely flat. And this is like 5 hours after he's been shot. He was shot in the morning. Shot in the morning, and somehow in broad daylight, this deer went 3/4 of a mile across two main roads to get to a second area that he called home, like that he had spent some time in that he knew was secure. It was like, and they couldn't believe it. They were like, there's no way that deer went. Like, how did nobody see him? Like, how did we not see him? We've been on the farm all day. Like, how did we not see him run across this wheat field? Whether that deer looped around, he may not have taken the line that we thought he did. He may have looped around and done one big loop and got over there, but he got over there in 4 or 5 hours. They went in there and jumped him, and he ended up doing that big loop. And I was like, they will, like, if they get hit, like, they're going to go back to their bed. If they're,
Hmm.
especially the more compromised they are, like a big deer, if they're really compromised, they're going right back to their bed. They might go back and like go back and J hook and lay downwind of their bed or like their area, but they're gonna lay in their core area, somewhere where they were like all the time. Guys shoot deer. I have so common. I go on tracks and they're like, well, he come from the north. I shot him. He ran south. Like he should be down this direction. And it's like, okay, well, where did he come out of? And they're like, well, he came out of this little patch of whatever. And I'll go up there and sure enough, he's gone right back to it. Like he gets shot. He just does a circle and he's right back in it. Cause it's like, that's just security. Like you got to think of like a big deer's 5.5-year-old deer. They get shot. It's like they're purely on survival mode. They're not going to
Right.
go to a place that they don't know.